throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament.
So we just got the release of Mortal Kombat, and it's just about as ridiculous as you'd expect. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon, and this is Film Flare, where we discuss anything and everything that makes film and television great. So be sure to subscribe, and let's talk about a great movie. Now, for the very few of you who don't know, Mortal Kombat is based on an arcade game from the 90s where superpowered fighters duel it out. And this movie delivers some of our favorite characters back to the big screen, like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Raiden, Sonya Blade, and a whole lot more. It even manages to give some of them decent enough backstories, although they're just simply too many characters to do them all justice in the short time frame we're given. But this story follows a new character, Cole Young, a down-and-out amateur MMA fighter who has to find Earth's greatest champions to duel it out in a high-stakes fight for the Earth against otherworldly enemies. Along the way, he discovers his own powers and a heritage that links him to one of the greatest fighters in history. It's a fun little movie with cool characters and an interesting set of action sequences. There's a lot of different styles and powers that keep this from becoming just another stale slugfest. But outside of the action and the rampant fan service, this story itself doesn't really have much going for it. It's a pretty simple idea of a young man who gets tossed into the deep end of a world he knows nothing about and has to quickly figure everything out or die. We do also get to spend some time with a couple of other new initiates into this world as they're all kind of trying to figure everything out together. They help round out the story and keep it from feeling too one-dimensional as everybody comes in with different levels of prior knowledge. And I actually did like these actors and their portrayals of some of these iconic characters. They weren't really given much to work with, but Mehcad and Jessica McNamee really made a decent pair, with Josh Lawson really killing it as the loudmouth mercenary in just about every scene he's in.
Sit down, shut up, and pass me a fucking intro!
And while this movie is primarily about the action, there are some nice character building moments in some of the quieter scenes. But that said, the focus of this film wasn't about making a well-rounded storytelling experience. The overall story plot is mostly inconsequential, there isn't a lot of character work, and some of the dialogue is way too on the nose, although it does occasionally provide for some funny moments.
Fight for something known as Mortal Kombat.
Did you make that last part up? It just kind of sounds like you made it up,
But story-wise, there's just way too many plot holes, inconsistencies, and just unanswered questions within this movie. Like, how were Liu Kang and Kung Lao searching for champions for years without ever finding a single one, yet Jax and Sonya managed to find the rest while barely even knowing what they were looking for? And if Lord Raiden can instantly find anybody on the planet, why did he not just do that from the start and only decides to do so when it's too late? Or what happened to Shang Tsung at the end? If he wasn't supposed to be engaging in Mortal Kombat outside of the tournament, and there were supposed to be some huge punishments for doing so if they got caught, but they do get caught and then just stop even trying to be sneaky about it, yet nothing happens. He just gets sent back to his homeworld to start back again from square one. Luckily, the action was good enough to forgive a lot of this movie's shortcomings, and given what this movie is and what it was trying to do, it's actually not that terrible. Yes, this is a half-baked story that jumps around too much and has very little in the way of actual development, but this is also a movie that's based on a 90s arcade game. So who really cares? We're all just here to see superpowered avatars fight, which everybody knew going into this film. And this movie delivers on that well enough to be kind of worth the time. You just cannot go into it expecting too much. But what are your thoughts on Mortal Kombat? Let me know in the comments below. It's available now in theaters and on VOD. But before you go and watch that, please do be sure to give this a like and subscribe for more reviews like this. We've got new content coming out every Tuesdays and Fridays. But until next time, have a great day and don't forget to watch a great movie. Bye.
Finish this! Rhino wins.